Here the XML file. Okay. So at first, at first, wala pa ito. Okay, wala pa yan. Okay, it's not existing. Ayan. So, next is you're going to run call the command. Ayan, this is the command you need to call. Okay, call the method. Ayan, so call the method generate XML. Ayan, the code is this one. Okay, so given na ang code so meaning you don't have to use other examples online. So this will create root, customers, orders, products, supplier, PO, cost. Ayan, this is for your previous exercises. Diba? 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ayan. So, okay. So, if I execute, ayan, execute, calling this method will now create the file. Ayan. So, nandyan na yung database XML. So, let us execute this one using a browser. So, I will, ayan. So, that's the output. You have the following, diba? Customer, order, product, supplier, PO, cost. So that's the output here. Ayan. Okay. Next, let us insert. Ayan. So, to insert, we are not going to execute this again. We are going to call another method. This method requires a 1D array. Okay, ganyan. So, this is customer number 1. Ayan, execute. Okay, so we have customer 1, XML. There you go. So we have a customer. Next. Okay, add another customer. This is customer number 2. Ayan, customer 2. Execute again. And the result will be the table showing the customer. And our XML file. Yan, there you go. Okay, so ganyan lang. So meaning, you're going to assign the name of the node, okay, the row, and the array. So you're going to do this every time you click save. Diba, in your exercise 1 to 4, you click the save button, di ba? So every time you click the save button, you are saving all of this sa XML and it's showing in the table. Di ba? Same thing. Okay. So, what if I delete? Ayan. So if you delete, you're going to execute. Okay, I will comment this out. You're going to execute delete row from XML. So the delete row XML code is this one. Yan. So same lang yan sila ng code for append XML. So append XML is this one, append XML. Okay, it has append child. Ayan. For delete naman, okay, this is delete. You have what's the remove child. Okay, yun na yung difference. So you have append child, remove child. So let's try. Okay, let me show you the code again for delete row. Ayan, take note of the code. You're going to use this for exercise 5. Okay, scroll down. Ayan. Okay, scroll down. There you go. Ayan. For the read XML, you're going to read the XML file. Ito. Because you need to print the output sa table. That's what this is for. Diba? So meaning, to print the contents of your XML file sa table, you need to, ayan, read the XML file. Okay, this is the read XML file. This was discussed last meeting, last already. Okay, so let's proceed to delete. I want to delete. Okay, let me add another customer. So currently I have, ayan, one customer. Let me add another one. Okay, let me comment out delete. So this is, okay, adding another customer. So execute. We now have 2 customers. Okay, ganyan lang. So in your XML file, same thing. Okay, 2 customer. Now I want to delete customer 1. So you just comment this. We're not going to use the code. And then delete row. So customer 1, there you go, delete. So I will execute this. Okay, the output in our GUI is now just customer 2. Output in XML is just now customer 2. So consistent. So that is how we delete. So if you're for exercise 5, that's how delete works. So pag mag-delete ka, you click a customer, delete. Diba? So the ID of the customer will be used in this particular, ayan, okay, di ba? So the ID of the customer is going to be in this particular parameter. Okay, dyan. So that's how that works. For update, the same thing. For update, you're going to delete first and then dalawa. So you're going to delete. For update ito ha. For update, you're going to delete and then append. Okay, ganyan, or insert. So for save, it's just append XML. For delete, it's delete row from XML. Okay, for update, you're going to delete first and append. Ayan. So meaning, you don't have to add another method for update. You just delete first and append. That's it. Okay? Ganyan lang. Alright, so that will be your exercise 5. Okay? So yan yung di-discuss natin last time. Let's proceed to exercise number 6. So for exercise 6, we're going to create another file. Isang file na naman. The file that we will be creating is create invoice. Ayan, invoice. Okay. So what is an invoice? Invoice is what? Resibo. Diba? So if you're going to buy anything, you will be given a receipt. Resibo, invoice. So that is the evidence that you bought something, you paid something in the store. So pag mugawas ka sa tindahan, wala kay resibo, okay, probably kinawat. So you must get a receipt. Do not go outside the store, outside the mall without having a receipt, invoice. Okay, so let us create invoice. So first, ayan, I will need all of these import libraries. Okay, ito lahat. There you go. Import libraries. Ayan. So, take note of the following. As you can see, this shows an error. Okay, may error yan. It tells us that it does not exist. Okay, so meaning, we're going to add a library. So, we're going to open POM.XML in the project file. Double click. Ayan. So, what library do we need to add? We need to add a library. Okay. Called. Ayan. Wait lang. Let me give you an example. So, okay, so the POM file library needed is this one. So we're going to add this in the POM XML. So this is how you add an imported library that is not currently available just yet. Okay, wala. Diba? So, what happens if I say, okay, take note of this. Ayan, wala na. Diba? Usually, this shows an error after saving. If not, if it didn't work, try executing. I-run lang ninyo. Okay, the purpose of that, it will download the iText PDF library. This is the version number. This is COM iText PDF. That's the name, COM iText PDF. Okay, klaro ha? Ayan, COM iText PDF. Ayan, so we're going to create a PDF file for our invoice, resibo. Ayan, okay. So, what are the things you need to add? First is the following. Okay, so I will now proceed sa main. So, this is the text. So, let's do a try and catch. So, this is my try and catch. Okay, try and catch. Yan. So, there you go. So, this will be my print message. Ayan. Okay. So, I will explain each line of code. This one is instantiation. We're instantiating the document class to this variable because we're going to create a file, a document. That document is called a PDF. Ayan. And this one is also another instantiation where we assign to this variable the type of document we will be creating, which is a PDF. Okay. Next is we have a decimal format notation because your invoice or resibo will include numbers, especially currency. Diba? So if you're going to pay 100 pesos, it will not show 100, it will show 100.00. So we need to add a format. Okay, ganyan. Next is the font. The font name, the size, okay, bold, the format, the color. Okay, so this is red. That's the first zero, green, and then blue. So this is RGB. Yan. Another format is Times New Roman size 12 without the color. Okay, without the color. And then we're going to create the file in Drive C Docs folder. So dapat you have that. So you need to go to Drive C, and then you need to have Docs folder. Okay, so I will delete this one because I have that file already. So currently, there is no report PDF. Diba? Wala. Diba? Not existing. So we're going to create that file in this folder. Yan. Okay, next. We are going to create the actual file. Ayan, there you go. So this one uses the file, ayan, the path, the location. We're going to use that file location and create a file. Okay, so we're going to end this with a close. Ayan, so doc open. After that is we're going to do a close. So we're just adding this. Okay. So, ayan. So this is after catch. So ilagay ko ito after catch. Okay, there you go. So after catch, so what does this do now? It will try creating the file. That's what try is. Testingan niya kung maka-create siya of file. It will try creating the file. If there are errors, print them. that's catch, meaning i-catch niya ang error. And then, if this is successful, it will execute the following. That's finally. Okay, klaro ha? So try creating or running the following statements, which is creating a file. If there are errors, print them. That's catch. And finally, is after this is successful, these are the next statements that will execute finally, which is close the document that was open. Ayan, so we open, it close. So that's it. Okay, so let's proceed sa this one. So in this case, we're going to create a number of columns. So let me give you all the codes for creating the first table. Ayan, this is the first table. Okay, I will discuss each line of code because you're going to use them to create for exercise number 6. So this one, ito muna. Okay, so this will create a column. Okay, this is our column. So our column will be 2. Dalawa daw yung column natin. So this is a short bond paper because our invoice is a printed output. Okay? So first, it will create 2% and 5% of the entire width. Ayan. So we're going to use that column width and create a length. Okay? This is the length. So half, this is 100%. Okay? This is 100%. Ayan, 100%. Okay, 100% yan. Kalahati daw niyan is 50%. So that is 50%. Half of the width of the paper. So kalahati is ganyan kalaki, half. Okay, murag dako pa siya gamay. So half lang. So most likely, ganyan lang siya. Okay, half. So this is 50%. So ito naman is probably 25%. Yung margin sa left and right. This is 25%. So 50%, 2%, and 5%. So ito yun. So this is the 2F and this is the 5F. Okay. So that's the column width. Dalawa column, di ba? And then you're going to use the column width and create a table which is of 50% of the entire page. Okay, we're going to set a border 0, meaning the line here is a table which is invisible. Invisible daw yan. Hindi makita. Okay, and then we have this one. This is the first cell, which is ito. Dito, first cell. And this is the second cell, which is ito naman, dalawang cell. Sa first cell, we're going to add a picture. Ilagay daw ang picture dyan. Okay. Sa second cell is the name of the store. So in this case, this is the name of the store. Ayan. /N, sa ibaba niya is sales invoice. Ayan. Okay. And then, we're going to add all of this, ito daw lahat, sa document. Meaning sa file. Yung file natin which is report PDF. Okay? So let's see what happens. First is you're going to get a logo. So in my case, I have this one. So in your case, you're going to create a logo using MS Paint. Yan. So you know how to use MS Paint naman, di ba? So you're going to create your own logo of your business. So what are you going to sell? Pwedeng clothes, pwedeng jewelry, anything you can sell. Pwedeng dry goods, di ba? Kung grocery, di ba? Mga dilata, convenience store, di ba? Mamaligya man na sila. Yan. Okay. So using the logo, yan, I will get the file name. This is JPG and place it here. Yan, JPG. Okay. Currently, there is no report PDF just yet. So, I will execute. Okay. And, success. We now have the report PDF. Ayan, I will open this report PDF using a browser, Google Chrome. And this is now the output. This is a piece of paper, PDF file. This will be given to the customer once the customer buys something in your store. So this is the table. This is the picture. Ito yon. And this is the name of the store. So in your case, you just write there your name. Lagay nyo lang name niyo dyan. This can be your name or a last name. Okay? Doesn't have to be a computer store. It can be what? Pwedeng convenience store. Di ba? You will be selling mga dilata, mga food, ganyan. Okay? This can be what? RTW. Di ba? Ready to wear. Mga RTW. Pwede rin jewelry. Okay? Pwede rin mga, kanang sa mall. Diba? Kanang ginabaligya diya, kanang mga toys. Diba? You will be selling toys, for example. Yan. So, this will be the, pwede nyo ilagay, you can include here the address. Diba? The location of the store. You can write there, second floor, Gaisano Mall, ayan, Bahada, Davao City. And then, sa ibaba naman, email address, contact number, and then, lastly, sales invoice. Okay? Ganyan. So that once you give this to the customer, meaning the customer already paid, di ba? Bayad na siya. The customer can now go out, okay, with the item the customer paid already. Yan. So, if you have this, the only thing left to do is print. Ayan, print. So you just click this one, you print the invoice, that's it. Okay? Tapos na si customer magbayad, pwede na i-print. Yan. Okay. So, next, let us add a second table. So, this is our first table. We already know how to create a table. Let's create another one below. Dito naman sa ibaba. Ayan. So, let's create a second table. So, our second table, we're going to define its width. Ito muna. So, meaning you're going to do this again. Ito lang. Ito, you don't have to do this because we know the file name already. So let's create a new column with, in this case, we're going to create 5, ilan ito? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, 6. 6 columns. Our table will have, the second one, 6 columns. Okay, so, ayan, so I may need to add column width, table 2. Okay, so ayan, table 2. Column width is already defined. Okay, this is table 1 or table 1 na pala ito. Ayan, okay, table 1 na yan. Okay, so our second table is 6 ang column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 ang column. So that will be the second table. So 2, 3, these are the size, the length, di ba? So 2%, 3%, 2%, 2% of the entire document. Yan. Okay, and then we're going to make use of a method. So doing this is very important because this will apply object-oriented programming principles. Ayan, so we're going to add a method here. Okay, this method is called insert cell because this will be based on how many orders. So if your customer orders 100, so this will be repeated 100 times. If your customer orders just once lang. So this needs to be a method so that you don't have to keep repeating. Yan. This is only once. Logo, picture, kaisa lang. So for this second table, this is repeating. Yan. So it must be a method. Okay. So your method requires the table, the text that will be displayed sa table, alignment, diba? Where you need to align the text, pwedeng i-center, pwedeng i-left, pwedeng i-right. Okay? The length of the row or call span. So, gaano kataas, how many cells does each cell occupy? The font, you want to include border, the RGB. So meaning we can add border color. Okay, that's what all of this statement does. Okay? Ganyan. So, let's proceed to the code. Okay, so take note of the insert cell method. So you have the following parameters. Okay? Ayan, take note. Picturean nyo na lang if you must. Okay, kung wala mo video, camera. Ayan. Okay, that's it. Ayan, this is the entire method. Ayan, that is the entire method. Okay, let's proceed to using the method. So how do we use the method? We're going to use that here. Okay, so as you can see, add cell. This is just basically add cell multiple times. So we are going to call insert cell. And then we're going to do add cell multiple times. So let's proceed to the second table. So our second table will make use of the method. So this is the contents of the second table. We have, there you go. So we have the following. Ayan. So insert cell is calling the method insert cell. And then table is the name of the table we just created with 6 columns. The first text will be orders. Ayan. So, okay, this will be orders. Ayan. Okay, drawing natin ha para klaro. So, orders, ang alignment niya is 6 columns. So meaning you have an entire row that will occupy 6, that is called span, because this is similar to HTML. In HTML, you can create a table, di ba? This particular column has a span of 6. Ito daw. Okay, and then you're going to insert a text called orders na naka-center. Center daw siya. The font is bold. Okay, there is no border, 0. So meaning hindi ito maklaro kaning line dire. And the color is ano yan? White. Okay, white. Ayan. And then you have a second row. Product ID that will occupy only 1 column. Diba? So this is the 1 column product ID. Second naman is this one. Product name. Another column. Product name. Okay, another column na naman, product description, product price, product quantity, so on and so forth. Ayan. So this is 6 ang call span. That's why isang 6 ang cells na ma-occupy. That's the span of how many cells? 1, product ID. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yan siya. So all 6 hanggang total price is occupying each column. Yan. So the order is 1 row occupying 6 columns. Okay, ganyan. So let us see the output. So before I can run this, we need to do this. Doc add. So ilagay ko dyan doc add. But this is for table. Because that's our table. Okay, ganyan lang. So I will execute. Okay. And this is our PDF file. Okay, yan na. So let us add a border. Kasi 0 yan. So if you want to add a border, lagyan mo lang ng 1. Okay, that's the border. Ayan. If you want to add a color, this is red. Okay, ayaw mo ng red. This is green. Ayaw mo ng green. Gusto ko yellow. Blue. This is RGB. Okay? So, there will be a background color. Blue. Okay, there you go. Blue. Di na nun maklaro. So, if you want to reduce the blue, hayag na kayo ang blue. Yan, pwede mo siya 200. Okay, this is the the contrast. Okay, so ayan, so medyo kulang pa. So if you want to add additional green, konting green, konting blue, okay, mixing of colors lang muna siya, RGB. So 100 na green, 100 na blue, you have this. I-mix-mix lang muna niya ang color. Okay, ganyan siya. Okay, ganyan. So, we now have a border. Ayan. Alright? Okay, that is for our table. Okay. Ayan. Okay, let's proceed. Let us now add another, okay, naka-center sila lahat, di ba? Center. Ayan, this is the bold, this is the text, this is the table, that's the color. So let's proceed to values where we're going to show those orders. Okay, ano yung mga gi-order ni customer? So we're going to add another, but this will be repeating. So meaning, this will be based on the orders table. Okay, so we're going to repeat the following statements 5 times. Okay? So 5 times. So 5 times magbalik-balik, it will repeat this 5 times. You're going to do this in your orders. You did the same thing during di ba? Sa exercise before. So you have okay, dito. Ayan. Di ba you have a lot of customers? Di ba? You have a lot of orders. This is because you use a for loop. You iterated the array. So every time you iterate the array, you print the row. Okay, you're going to do the same thing in this code. Okay, this will be the array that will be printed. Okay, ganyan. So the result or output of our program will be, okay, this will be the output. Okay, so, ayan. So wait lang ha, let me arrange it. Okay, ganyan nung wala na siya naka-arrange. So we have, okay, 2550. Okay. Column widths. Kung column width ay mali. So this is supposed to be just column width. So we're going to use this column width and not the previous column width. Okay, so the output is like this. Ayan. So this is the product ID. So these are the orders of the customer. And this is the name of the product the customer orders. The description, the price, so on and so forth. Okay. So this will be the invoice that will be given to the customer. So for your exercise 6, I will show all the invoices or PDF file that your program will generate. So in this case, this is the PDF file that will appear every time I click the button print invoice. Yan. So what will happen now? For example, customer 1. Okay, si Pedro. Ayan, address. Ayan, contact number. Okay, if you click this customer, it will show all the orders of that customer. Diba? Nag-order siya ng CPU, GPU, okay, memory, yan yung i-order niya. So, if I click this customer, it will show the order. Click this customer and click the print invoice. So, when I click the print invoice, it will show this. Ayan. So, this will show the name of the customer. Okay, nakalagay name niya dyan. Yan, name, Pedro. Okay, address, asa siya nagpuyo. Ayan, contact number. Okay? And it will show the products that the customer ordered. Ayan. Okay? So that's the invoice for that customer. If I click another customer na naman, okay, example, I will click another customer. Click print invoice, it will show the invoice of the customer, the one that ordered the product. Yan, okay. And then we're going to add, we're going to add signatory. So ilagay natin customer, signature, magpirma siya. Tapos ito siya is cashier. Ayan. Okay? So meaning, if the customer sign, nagpirma na si customer diha, nadawat na niya, the customer received all of this. Ayan. So meaning, the customer cannot go home without checking that all of this graphics card is received. So the customer cannot complain. Depende si customer, hala, wala man ako ninadawat. Nagpirma naman siya. The customer already signed. So meaning, if the customer signed, the customer received all of these items. So the customer cannot go home and say, I did not receive this when I left the store. So once you sign, it's a contract, meaning you receive all of this in good order. Okay. And then the cashier needs to sign as well. Magpirma po ng cashier. So when the cashier signed, the cashier received the amount. Okay? So the cashier will not say, I did not receive this money. Since the cashier signed already, meaning the cashier already received the amount. Diba? So the cashier cannot complain that it was not received because the cashier signed already. So we're going to add signatories. Okay? So I will discuss the requirement for Excel 5, all of the PDF file that is needed. Okay, so next is we need to do this automatically. As you can see, if I run the program, nothing happens. The PDF file is not showing automatically. So we need to add a code to do just that. Okay, we need to add a code to show the PDF file automatically. So we're going to add these statements. Okay, lagay natin dito. Ayan. Ayan, there you go. So what does this do? We're going to run a try and catch again because we're going to try running an external program. A code that is not available in our current program. It's another program. So we're going to do a try and catch. So we're going to try executing this file. Opening it. Ayan, i-open mo daw. Okay, so let's see what happens. Run. Okay, execute. Diba? So meaning I did not search for this file. Okay, diba? So normally, if this is not present, pag wala daw itong code na yan, if this is not present, what you will do is you're going to search for your file, for the PDF file in your computer. Hanapin mo pa yan. Asa ganitong resibo sa customer? Asa nabutang? Diba? So i-search mo pa. Okay, which will take a lot of time kasi customer nagulat. Ikaw, nangita pa ka, asa ang file na save, di ba? So instead of doing that, you execute the file once you click print invoice. Okay, so ayan. So if I run, automatically mag-load. Okay, you don't have to search for the file. The only thing to do next is print. Print na lang. Okay, you don't have to search. It will automatically load the file for you. Ayan. So that is your exercise number 6. Okay? So as what I said, every week, at least you can finish one exercise because it will keep on piling up. Ayan. So exercise 6 na tayo. Every week, exercise every week until we finish the system. Okay, the program that we're making. Ayan. So next meeting, I will discuss the invoices. We have invoice or PDF for the customer. We're going to add invoice or PDF for the products. We're going to add supplier PDF. So we're going to create PDF file for each form. Ayan. So not just one. Hindi lang resibo sa customer. Okay. Receipt or invoice is evidence that we have hard copies of orders. Okay? We need to add a hard copy for products, hard copy or paper documents for supplier. The purpose of that is just in case all of your computers crashes. So if you're running a business, you don't rely on your computer to show all of the information you need. You need to have printed copies. May ano pa rin yan sila, filing cabinet. Di ba? Okay. So you don't rely on your computer. What if your computer, biglang nag-crash? You can't even load Windows. Di ba? How will you operate your business? Manirado na lang mo. Hindi, di ba? You still open your business even if your computers are all not working. You're going to rely on the hard copies. Yung mga giprint ninyo ba? Okay. So meaning, you need to add printing. Dito, sa customer, may print ka dyan. Products, may print ka dyan. Supplier, may print ka dyan. So if you don't have a computer working, you're going to rely on hard copies. Mga papel. Diba? So magmanual mo balik. Kaya wala man ang computer, di man mo gana, naguba. Pero di mo manirado. Diba? Kaya sayang man ay customer. So you need to rely on hard copies. So yung mga giprint dito can be used to operate the business even if mano-mano. Okay? That's why we need to create PDF files. Okay? Ganyan. So i-print na siya sa papel. Dili siya sa computer nakasave, sa papel i-print. Yan. Okay? So that is your exercise number 6. Ayan. Okay. Questions? Clarifications? Ayan. Okay, attendance? Wala clarifications or question? Ayan. So ready your exercises for checking. Exercise 1 to 5. Okay? And I will start checking this one, itong PDF, the one I discussed, starting next week, Monday, 17. So March 17 hanggang 21, this exercise is exercise 6, 100. Ayan. So this week is exercise 1 to 5. Okay? Exercise 1 to 5 yan.